Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on Crypto Lion, we'll be talking about Elon Musk's recent comments on Dogecoin. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a completely free Discord group where we share daily signals with a community of like-minded traders and investors. You'll find a link for that in the video description. And now you can also support us on Patreon. We have several packages you can choose from according to your particular needs, and we have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. Be sure to check out the links in the video description and pinned comment. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, recently once again showed his support for Dogecoin, although jokingly. In a recent tweet, Musk suggested that Tesla cars could get a feature that would allow them to render Doge every time a Shiba Inu dog walks past the car on the street. This has once again sparked a lot of debating on the nature of Musk's ideas and whether the Tesla CEO is reaffirming his support for Dogecoin or if he's thinking of embracing another meme coin, SHIB. Some even suggested that this might be a subtle hint that Tesla might start mining Doge. The idea might seem pointless, but Spiritus, a three-wheeler designed by Tesla's Canadian competitor Daymac, has already started mining Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum with a prototype to cater to the crypto community. There's a very thin line between jokes and actual plans when it comes to Musk's Twitter profile. On April Fool's Day, the billionaire tweeted about SpaceX sending Dogecoin to the moon. Naturally, it was a ludicrous idea and pretty much everyone took it as a joke. Soon after that, however, it was announced that Musk will use nothing but Dogecoin to launch a satellite into space in 2022. Since then, the community has learned to carefully analyze Musk's tweets and not take anything as just a simple joke. On May 11th, the entrepreneur asked Twitter users whether they want Tesla to accept the parity cryptocurrency. Despite the yes option winning the poll with an overwhelming majority, the e-card giant remains quiet about adding Doge as a new payment option after ditching Bitcoin in mid-May due to environmental concerns. Musk's support for Doge goes even beyond that, as his son, X, born in May 2020, became one of the biggest Doge whales. Musk revealed in February of this year that he bought an undisclosed amount of Doge for his son, and he even jokingly called him a toddler hodler, who never once said sell. So in reality, nobody knows how far Musk is willing to go to support Doge, and so having it mined by Tesla whenever a Shiba Inu passes by would be far from the strangest thing he's done. Block size and frequency should steadily increase to match broadly available bandwidth, Musk replied to a Tesla fan account asking whether Dogecoin's transaction per second would have to reach the speed of Visa to be really useful. It won't need to reach Visa speed, as regulated exchanges will act as de facto second layer, Musk wrote. But the perfect should not be the enemy of the good. It's still good to increase base layer transaction speed and lower base layer transaction cost. There is merit, in my opinion, to Doge maximizing base layer transaction rate and minimizing transaction cost, with exchanges acting as the de facto second layer, Musk said via Twitter, replying to Dogecoin investor and YouTuber Matt Wallace. Bitcoin and Ethereum are pursuing a multi-layer transaction system, but base layer transaction rate is slow and transaction cost is high, Musk added. On-chain analyst Willy Woo rejects Musk's thesis, claiming that Musk's Doge plans will return the world to a fiat-dependent state. Remember when the US decoupled from the gold standard, creating a new era of fiat when they ran out of gold to back it? That's exactly what you're proposing with regulated exchanges being the layer 2. If they don't have the coins, then it'll decouple and we'll be back to fiat. As Musk noted, both Bitcoin and Ethereum have pursued multi-layer transaction systems that aim to alleviate some issues, with Bitcoin's Taproot upgrade expected to roll out this coming fall. But in the case of Dogecoin, the Tesla CEO appears to believe that it would be better served deploying crypto exchanges as an additional layer to allow faster, cheaper trades. According to Bitcoin.com, Dogecoin developers are currently working on the updates that Wallace mentioned in his original tweet, which promised to lower Dogecoin's fee structure and increase transaction rates. And there were no shortage of crypto-conscious Twitter users who responded to Musk to mention existing blockchain platforms that they said could do the job asked, such as Lightning Network and Solana. If the idea that crypto exchanges could serve as a de facto secondary layer to authenticate and process Dogecoin transactions seems curious, if not questionable, that's because it could very well be. David Sacco, a professor at the University of New Haven's Pompeia College of Business, said that a system granting third-party crypto exchanges a role in processing transactions seems counterintuitive to the very appeal of cryptocurrencies and their underlying blockchain technology. Cryptocurrency is about transacting peer-to-peer without third parties. The value of crypto comes from that blockchain-enabled impenetrability that allows it to exist without any third party, Sacco notes. In that regard, Musk's suggestion is a bit of a conflict for me, he says. There's also the possibility that granting an outsized role to certain exchanges could hinder Dogecoin's overall fungibility, according to Sacco, by making it harder to trade the coin on certain platforms not involved in its transaction process. It sounds like Ethereum and Bitcoin are doing upgrades that make these currencies more fungible and easier to trade, he adds. If Dogecoin goes its own route, I don't know how that makes it more attractive. Bitfinex CTO Paolo Ardoino jokingly suggested that the billionaire should build rockets with spit and paper to make them cheaper. We need to start building rockets with spit and paper, definitely cheaper and more lightweight. While security won't be the same, but sure, it's a viable trade-off, he said. The Dogecoin price has surged this year, initially riding January's meme stock wave, but subsequently developing a haphazard community somewhat led by Musk, who envisioned it eventually competing with the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Musk, whose irreverent attitude to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies on Twitter has alienated much of the Bitcoin community, has previously said all of his Dogecoin-related comments shouldn't be taken seriously, but has since ramped up his support of it, issuing calls for developer support and promising to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon via his rocket company SpaceX. The Dogecoin price, which has gone up over 4,000% by this time last year, has fallen sharply in recent weeks as fickle investors on the lookout for the next hot digital asset have lost interest in Dogecoin. The price of Dogecoin failed to move in the immediate aftermath of Musk's latest Doge tweet, a marked difference from earlier this year when Musk's early morning and late night tweets regularly moved the market double-digit percentages. Over the past month, the Dogecoin price has lost some 30%, with its sell-off accelerating a couple of weeks ago, even as a new Tiger King branded cryptocurrency added 1,000% due to support from the likes of Wallace, who said he was buying the little-known token. Even though the ongoing bear phase in the cryptocurrency market has knocked the stuffing out of some investors, there's no denying that investors still see the asset class as the quickest way to make money in financial markets. That zeal to become a hotshot investor within a short period of time contributed to the frenzy for Dogecoin. However, the craze for the meme coin, as some like to call it, may be making investors more susceptible to cryptocurrency scams than any other coin. Suspicious domain registrations for cryptocurrency coins and exchanges have peaked over the last few months, with the Dogecoin outpacing the next nearest coin, Ethereum, by 35 times in suspected fraudulent listings, according to a report by BrandShield, an online threat hunting company. It shouldn't surprise anyone that cybercriminals are following the money and targeting retail investors with both increasing frequency and sophistication through a wide array of fraud schemes, Yoav Karen, co-founder and chief executive officer of BrandShield, said. BrandShield's analysis found that Dogecoin, whose price movements are largely swayed by what its patron Elon Musk tweets, has seen an explosive increase in suspicious domain registrations over the past few months. One unique way in which crypto scammers are duping unsuspecting investors is by impersonating Elon Musk. The self-proclaimed Doge father had more than 205 fraudulent Facebook accounts impersonating him and leveraging his name to defraud individual investors, as well as on other social platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, and the Russian platform VK. Crypto trading platforms are usually the go-to place for scammers. Popular platforms like Coinbase and Binance have seen a 1,728% and 616% surge, respectively, in suspicious domain registrations since August of 2020. Not only is there a responsibility from these social media companies to address fraud on their platforms, but influencers, brands, and cryptocurrencies also have a duty to protect their fans and eliminate fraud by cybercriminals looking to steal millions from consumers in their name. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Be sure to check out some of our previous videos and let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood Carson. That's how it goes. Hollywood Carson.